Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. It's me, Cam from Cam's Copper. Welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video, and today I'm going to be talking about Gvardiol, Zaha, Gordon, AUBAMEYANG latest, Wesley Fofana to be unveiled today, and maybe, if I want to, talk about Chelsea defeat to Southampton yesterday. But without further ado, if you're new, I'm Cam from Cam's Copper. I do daily Chelsea transfer news videos. 8% you who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so if you get that down, that'd be great. But without further ado, let's go on the first story. Big news coming out yesterday out of nowhere, just when I stopped recording my podcast, which you can watch by the way, link in the description. Gvardiol, pretty much done to Chelsea. Minosa Fabrizio Romano, who broke the deal, saying, exclusive, Chelsea on advanced talks with RB Leipzig to sign JOSKO Gvardiol. Deal will be completed now, but Gvardiol stay at RB Leipzig. He'll join Chelsea in June 2023. Official proposal submitted today, around 90 million euros. Negotiations ongoing on club side. Now, 90 million euros is around 77.4 million pounds to be exact, but the main thing is he stays at RB Leipzig for one more year, hones his craft in the Bundesliga. He's only 20, which is so important. Chelsea this season are going big on defence, although we need help with the attack right off the season. Next season's where it's at. Big on defence. We will have the new backline for the next 7 or 6 years. It's incredible. He's 20, Fofana's 21, Reece James is 21, Cucurella 24, Ben Chilwell, he's young as well. So we are building for the future. Add along Trevor Chalobah and all our other Cobham projects. Wow, what a signing this would be. Of course, we were linked with him 2 months ago. I made a couple of videos on him thinking, yeah, deal's gone. And then the last I heard of it was we submitted 80 million euros, to which it was rejected. But I think the, difference in the deal was that he gets to stay at Leipzig for another year, a bit like the Pulisic deal. When we signed him, he got to stay at Dortmund for a year. But yeah, what a signing. Onto AUBAMEYANG. Now, starting off with AUBAMEYANG, with a David Ornstein dagger coming out very recently, and he basically ruins the deal. Not ruins it, but goes in by saying intensive talks over Pierre-Emerick AUBAMEYANG from Barcelona to Chelsea continue today. Complicated by the 33-year-old suffering broken jaw during home robbery, expected to be out for a number of weeks, loan also being considered. Now, as much as it's a shit thing to happen, he was part of a home robbery about 2 days ago, and I didn't really know, well, no one knew the effects of it, but broken jaw, so he is going to be out for a couple of weeks. So that's scampered the permanent deal. We're more looking like it's going to be a loan. The reason for this is because, yeah, Chelsea need a striker and they need an attacker fast. I'm going to be talking about the other players we're linked in quickly, but we need that before we play West Ham on Saturday because, yeah, it's been woeful goal scoring, hasn't it? Sterling, yes, been picking up the slack, but he's not very clinical. He could have had about 8 goals, but he's only scored 3, but I'll be talking about that later. More on AUBAMEYANG from Fabrizio Romano. There is no full agreement in place yet between Chelsea and Barcelona for Pierre-Emerick AUBAMEYANG. Meeting took place this afternoon. All parties remain in contact. Been told the new meeting scheduled on Wednesday. It's not over yet. Marcus Alonso separate deal. Chelsea, as I said, are having more talks with AUBAMEYANG today, but it's going to be looking like a loan. So if that is the case, sorry Todd Bowley, you're going to have to buy another striker. On to the next story. And who would that replacement be? Zaha? Maybe. Gordon? Fuck off. Ronaldo? More like it. I'm going to go to Jacob's Ben, who has said it wouldn't remotely surprise me should AUBAMEYANG not arrive if Jorge Mendes makes one last attempt to get Chelsea to sign Cristiano Ronaldo. Tuchel's position hasn't changed, but a loan move for Ronaldo would add instant goals. It's very interesting because Thomas Tuchel doesn't really want to buy Ronaldo on a permanent, but a loan. It's intriguing because yes, he's 37, but 1 year loan, 38, still in his prime, but he's a legend of the game. He knows where the back of the net is, and I don't care. A tap in is the same as a long shot. We need goals at Chelsea, and Ronaldo would definitely bring that. With the other attacker being linked being Zaha, I'm going to go to Jacob Spen again, who has said Zaha is more possible, but time is running out. Crystal Palace still ideally don't want to sell. Zaha is very open to the move, and that may help. One to watch right up to the final seconds of the window. I'm begging. Last day, last hours of the transfer window. Zaha makes a small trip from Selhurst Park to Stamford Bridge, holds up the shirt, because wow, did you see his goal yesterday? I want some of that at Chelsea, please. Again, that's 13 goals this year in the Premier League. 13 goals that Chelsea players haven't been scoring. And finally, I'm going to be talking about Anthony Gordon, with Anthony Gordon being the third striker that we're linked with, and Frank Lampard just saying this. Frank Lampard says the deadline has now passed for Chelsea to sign Anthony Gordon, and he's very confident Gordon will be an Everton player. Really, Josh saying Frank Lampard has told Chelsea that it's too late to sign Anthony Gordon and that the winger is staying at Goodison Park. Now, as much as I rubbished Anthony Gordon before the start of the season, that's 2-2 for him. Maybe being linked to Chelsea has pushed his performances, but yeah, I want some of those goals. 2 goals and 2 for a relegation threatened Everton. Alright, Anthony Gordon. Top early, drop the bag. 100 mil. Let's get him involved. In all seriousness, yeah, it's a bit weird how he's actually scoring goals now and we're not. But hey, still not worth £16 million. Frank Lampard has clearly stated how much he means to him, and the deal looks like it's not going to be happening. On to the next story. Now, hopefully, to lift us up from the sadness of yesterday, let's get that right. Chelsea losing to Southampton. Speaking about Wesley Fofana, has completed the final part of his medical test in New York. I understand it's all fine. No issues. He's now set to be on field as new Chelsea player. Wildfires will be his replacement at Leicester. For those of you scaremongering about the deal, Leicester have already signed a replacement. He had his medical in New York. Good, and hopefully, well, it's pretty sure he's going to be on field today. So, as this video watching, check the Instagram, check the Twitter, look at Wesley Fofana in blue, and hopefully that will stop the depression. On to the next story. Yeah, I was talking about stopping the depression. Well, sorry, I'm going to have to add to that. With less than 48 hours of the window left, Frankie de Jong will stay at Barcelona. No, we don't need a midfielder. Todd Bowley, no. Because, yeah, Loftus-Cheek had strapping on his knee. He had to get him off at half-time. Kovacic is only just coming back from an injury, and Kante is injured. So we just have Jorginho, because Conor Gallagher got a red card. Yeah, it's not looking good. I'm going to the West Ham game on Saturday, and I don't know what to think. I'm not very confident at all. West Ham have been signing players left, right, and centre. Lucas Paqueta is probably going to play. Yeah, it's not going to be fun, but yeah, it's not great. With us losing out on Frankie de Jong, I would have thought we needed at least one midfielder. Maybe we can push for a little stopgap, mid-table midfielder before the end of this window. But the good thing about our team is hopefully Mount could drop, because he's not scoring or assisting, so maybe he could come back. Think about it. Anthony Gordon has scored more goals than Pi Havertz and Mickey Mount in the last 5 games, so I'm warming to it. Yeah, I'm warming to it. And finally, just to debrief, the Chelsea loss to Southampton. I don't want to go into a lot of detail because you've probably seen all Chelsea fans moan, but let's look at the positives. Thiago Silva, yet again, showing us how he's the best defender in the league. A goal from Sterling, yeah, I guess. Keep up the firing. Could have had more, but a goal's a goal. We dominated possession, but we didn't do anything with it. I mean, we didn't deserve to win yet again. Like, I'm not even salty. We didn't deserve to win against Leicester, but we got 3 points. So yeah, it's not looking good for Chelsea. Hopefully we can come back to winning ways against West Ham. Champions Leagues next week as well. Would be pretty shit to lose to Dinamo Zagreb. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later today where I do another update. And hopefully Fofana holds the shirt. Gvardiol's announced and we sign a player. See you then.